I hope you're ready because we have so much decluttering and organizing to do in today's video. I'm bringing you along as I completely declutter and organize the kids' closets and dresser drawers. New organizers, lots of cleaning, lots of decluttering. We're gonna get this done. Let's do this. Hey guys, welcome to Jamie's Journey. I hope you're ready for lots of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing today. So if you're new here, we moved into this house on December 30th, so late December. And obviously when you move, things are crazy, things are hectic. So we just kind of threw everything in the closets and in certain areas of the house. So finally now, and I know it's kind of crazy that it took me this long to start focusing on decluttering some of those areas. I don't know. I think I needed a break after we moved, and I needed to breathe, if that makes sense. I just didn't want to be in a hurry, and I was just not feeling motivated to tackle those areas. But finally, I'm feeling good. And with the time of the year, I thought it would be a good time to go in and switch out the kids' clothing. So usually it's about in the springtime when the weather starts changing. I'll go in there and I look at what clothes I know that don't fit them anymore, what new clothes will they need. I just always kind of do it here right before it starts to get warm. So we are going to be completely transforming, and like I said, organizing. I have multiple new organizers that are going to work perfectly, and they can also work for you and your dressers or your closets and things like that. So a lot we're going to be doing today. It took me lots and lots of hours to accomplish, but we're going to get it done. You guys are watching me jam out. So this was an evening and I was tired after a long day. I was actually just starting to get a little sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but sometimes when you're not feeling motivated, you just need to put on some old school tunes. I'm serious, try it. Put on some music from, for me, I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 1986, so I'll put on some music for the 90s. I think I was jamming out to some Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me now. You put on some songs that you haven't heard from in years, and maybe it takes you back to those times where you were carefree, like the 90s. I was growing up, or early 2000s when I was in high school or college. That's when I put on that music. It's just feel good music. It takes me back to a more simple time, and it always helps me get up and get moving. So that's what I was doing. I was rocking out. So give it a try. If you just need to clean up a little bit, put on some music from when you were growing up and see if that helps.
Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me.
So like I said earlier, I don't know if you can tell, but I am not feeling the best. This back and forth weather just gets to me. My sinuses go crazy every single time we have big fluctuations of weather. So this happened to me in February, and usually I'm okay throughout the summer because the weather stays consistently warm. And then when it gets consistently cold in about late October or like early November, I'm honestly pretty good throughout the winter because it stays cold. But back in February, I remember, I even think it may have gotten up to 70, which is insane for us. And the back and forth just irritated my sinuses, and then it was like the allergies that turned into a cold that turned into a sinus infection. So I don't know if this is the route it's going right now, but we had sleet and snow a couple days ago. It didn't stick, but then now it's going to be almost 80 in a couple of days. And so it's just making my sinuses go crazy. So I'm hanging in there. So I apologize if my voice is a little off.
Nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down.
So I do want to thank you guys for being here and just taking time to hang out with me and watch this video. I know, every single week I put these videos out there, and I don't take it for granted that people still watch my videos. I've been doing this for almost 6 years, and I'm just blown away that you're here, you're watching my videos, and even if you leave a comment, just every single Sunday when I go through and I answer my comments, I'm just blown away by the community and the love. So truly thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you. But here I was getting started on the twins' bedrooms. I was just going to clean it up, and then I was going to organize their drawers. I did have organizers in there before, but as they grow, they're 4 now, they're getting bigger, and those organizers for the drawers just weren't working as well. So I found some new ones on Amazon, and I wanted to give those a try, and I think it's going to be pretty great. And I'm going to kind of walk you through how I organize. I think that's really, really important. And I think one of the key things that you're going to see me do when I organize is I'm going to label things. With kids or sometimes a husband, in order to keep things neat and organized, they have to know where to put things. So I'm going to organize these drawers and the closet, and then I'm going to label them. My kids are getting older. Avery can read, so I want to be able to label things so we can make for sure things go to the right places.
That it's real, cause I can get them out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter, I can be a
So these are the first organizers I wanted to use. So before I start organizing, what I do is I went in to their room and I looked in their drawers and I said, okay, what do we have? We have shorts and pants. And I tried to find the specific organizers that would work for their size shorts and pants. And I figured these honeycomb organizers would be perfect. I didn't end up using them in Avery's room because it didn't make sense for her size or for what clothes she had. So I don't just go on Amazon or Walmart or wherever I buy organizers. I just don't go on there and buy. I take stock of what do we have and what would be the best organizer for this specific space. So I use the honeycomb organizer in the for their shorts and their pants. In this other set, so it's kind of nice because this other set comes with a variety of sizes, and since I was going to use these in the twins room and I was going to end up using them in Avery's room as well, I was able to kind of mix and match between the different sets and utilize the sizes that I needed for each girl. So like, for example, I ended up using the bigger sizes more for Avery and the smaller sizes for the twins, but I will have both organizers linked below. But stay tuned, because what is going to be key is when you see how I organize all of this stuff, and then we're going to be doing closet organization as well. So I do want to make a comment from last week's video. Sometimes when I talk and I share certain things, maybe it's my high point or low point, or I say, we're so busy or things are crazy, I never want to downplay how you're feeling as well. I realize and I know you guys are busy, and that's why I'm always so grateful that you actually watch my videos, because I know you're busy. But I also recognize that I am very grateful and lucky to be able to clean my home. I tell Mike this, like literally, if you could ask him, I tell him this all of the time. I'm like, Mike, how grateful is it that I get to, after a busy weekend where I didn't get a chance to breathe, on Monday, I get to reset my house, right? I'm not going into an office. I know what that's like. I worked full-time outside of the home for 15 years when I had Avery, when I had the twins, and I know what it's like to walk in the door at 5:30 and you have a million things you have to do with the kids and all of that. And sometimes you just have to let the house go. So I just want you to know that I know we're all busy. And when I say I'm busy, I'm not downplaying that you're busy as well. And I understand that, a lot of you guys have to go to work on Monday and you can't reset your house. So I just want you to know that I realize I am very grateful and lucky to be able to reset my house throughout the week, and you all don't get that chance. So I just never wanted to make it seem like I'm busier than you guys, because I promise you, I don't believe that. We're all so busy, and I am lucky to be able to do this. So I recognize that. So just wanted to throw that out there. What do you think?
I like the closet.
You like it?
Yeah.
Did Mommy do a good job?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thanks, Emery. Donation pile, recycling. It's a lot of clothes. But the closet definitely looks so much nicer. That's the first time that I really organized it since we moved. So I do want to give a shout out to my friend Tiffany and her YouTube channel. I think it's kind of fun to give you guys recommendations of other YouTube channels that you may like, and Tiffany has an amazing YouTube channel. So she has 4 kids, and I enjoy watching her for her grocery hauls and cooking. I especially like because she shares grocery hauls from different stores, so it's not like the same store over and over, which I'm guilty of. So a variety of stores. She keeps budget in mind, which I really appreciate. So definitely go check out her channel. Tell her, if you guys go over there, let her know in the comments that I sent her. I will have her channel linked in the description. So now everything is nice and labeled. And yeah, like right here, like it is covering that. But again, if you're putting clothes away, these bins won't be full. And I really think this system, having it labeled, is going to be key in keeping this neat and organized. And I really like it because typically we're looking for a specific type of pajama or short or something like that. And it's just nice to have everything grouped together. Another day, kind of ready to like check this off the list. I do it every year around this time, just ready to get it done. So let's do this. Okay, so I really sped all of this up because let's be honest, this would be boring if you guys just kept watching me just fold all of the girls' clothing into their drawers. But like I said, so these are they're called Neaterize. I think that's how it is. I will have them linked in the description, but they come with multiple sets, multiple pieces. How funny was that? When I was doing Avery's room, she put that little sign on there that said under construction. I thought that was pretty funny. She was actually home from school, which that's why I planned on doing her closet declutter today, because she was home and I was able to have her go through clothes and tell me what clothes didn't work or all of that. Mike's mom actually took the twins for the day, which was kind of nice, so Avery and I could just focus on plowing through her closet. Now going through both of their closets, it probably took me in total probably a good 6 to 7 hours. Obviously it was all broken up, but I was so grateful to be able to have the time to focus with her. Like with the twins, I could usually tell by the size, like if it was I can usually tell just by holding it up what would fit them or not, and it would be a little bit harder with them to try to have them try on clothes. So I didn't have to do that with them, but it was just nice to have Avery home from school this day so I could get this done.
See
could work too, since there's nothing behind here. I could clip this on the front and push these back. I guess that would be another option, but we'll see how this works and we can go from there. But in the twins' room, I didn't have this space, so I had to put them on here. But here we could totally, let's see here, yeah. Could move it like that. That might actually work out better. So there is something with Avery being in second grade. She has started loving to read. I've always been a big reader. Mike is not a reader at all, and she just never seemed to love reading. I mean, of course, as a baby she did, but kindergarten, first grade, it just was like okay to her, but something switched in her in second grade and she loves it. And so she has all these like chapter books, and I was looking for a little organizer for her for on top of her dresser, and I thought this would be perfect. I got it off of Amazon. I will have it linked below. And I think it looks really, really nice, and it's just a way to organize her books a little bit. I do want to do something a little bit different with both of their rooms, maybe this summer. So the twins currently share a bed, which they like and they prefer, but I do want to get them separate beds so they at least have the option to split up if they want, and if they want to sleep in the same bed together, they can. So maybe this summer we'll do that. This is my old nightstand that Avery wanted. I think we're gonna paint it so it matches the furniture in her room. It was from IKEA. It's pretty old. I was actually just going to scrap it or give it to someone else, but she was begging for it. So gave that to her, and I actually think it looks pretty cute. It's perfect. So we'll paint that, and yeah, maybe we'll do something fun in here later this summer. So it's kind of cute this day. Like I said, it was just Avery and I who were home, which is kind of rare because Mike coaches all of Avery's activities, like her basketball and her softball and things like that. So he's often with her at those practices and games, and it's usually me and the twins. Or if Mike's gone, obviously I'm with all three kids by myself. So it's rare that it's just me and Avery at home. We obviously do a lot of fun things together because she's my older girl and we can do more fun things together, but I'm saying like at home. It was weird to just have her at home, and she was kind of like my cleaning assistant. She asked to spray the Sprayway glass cleaner. She wanted to do that. And then I think you'll see here in a minute, I was cleaning her bathroom and I needed the mop. So I just was trying to ask her, hey, can you go get the mop? This is where it is. This is how you get it off of the wall and things like that. So I was kind of asking her to help me. Can you go get this? Can you go get that? And she actually thought it was fun. She was hanging out in her room the entire time I was doing this, playing with Barbies. She was kind of cleaning up a little bit, but she actually enjoyed being my little cleaning assistant.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way. In the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my.
So I do want to remind you guys, if you're seeing this on the day it goes live or the week that it goes live, I will have my bonus video, my Thursday bonus mom life video that will go up this Thursday. So is that May 11th, I think? Yes. So make sure you check that video out. I'm sharing to be decorating my entire kitchen and living room. Like, it will be a for sure kitchen transformation and decorating in the living room. So this is one you definitely don't want to miss. I have another amazing Amazon find that I recently got that we've been using a lot. Lots of cleaning and a crock pot recipe. So just a little bit of everything. So definitely go check that out this Thursday.
Dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
Hey guys, it is a cold, rainy day. In fact, I think it's sleeting. Oh no, can you guys hear that hitting the window? It's sleeting. It's still cold. Still raining. Still sleeting. Why? It's May! It should not be sleeting. Anyways, I'm gonna take advantage of some free time. Avery will be off the bus in about 45 minutes to an hour. Twins are upstairs watching a movie, settling down a little bit. They're taking less and less naps these days, and less naps. They still need a little bit of a break. So we either do quiet time and we separate them, let them play with stuffed animals, read books. That usually doesn't last too long, honestly. But I think it's good to kind of separate them sometimes, because it gives them time to focus on themselves and not be so dependent on each other. So we either do that, or I'll let them watch a movie or something like that up in the playroom. So I'm gonna vacuum mop. I wanna clean up the laundry room. And what else do I wanna do? Oh, clean the downstairs bathroom, because it's a disaster. It's always a disaster. So that's what I'm gonna do. And you guys are gonna come along and we're gonna try to get this done.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh,
Alright, let's talk high and low of the week. I forgot to do that in last week's video, and I got some messages. People were like, Jamie, where was your high and your low to the week? And I was like, oh, you guys are so sweet that you thought about it. You recognized that. I forgot to throw that in there. So thank you for caring that much. It really warms my heart. So thank you. Okay, so let's talk about the high and the low to this week. So it may come as no surprise, but my low is I'm just not feeling good. And I've said this before, if I get my sleep, if I'm feeling good, and I'm not saying like I have to feel perfect every day, but for the most part, if I'm healthy, if I've gotten, 7 hours of sleep, I'm good to go. I won't sit down all day. I'm someone who doesn't like to sit down. I'm a go, 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 go person. I like to be productive. When I don't get my sleep, when I'm not feeling my best, that's when it gets bad. You know how like men get made fun of for being whiny when they're sick? I wouldn't say I'm whiny. I wouldn't whine to anyone, probably but Mike, but I'll complain a lot. Like, oh, I just hate this, or I want to feel better. I want to feel like myself. And it's just because, as you guys know, as anyone who lives a busy life, who has a lot of different things going on, you have to keep everything moving and going. And it takes every bit of energy to keep all of that going when you're essentially 100%. So when you're not 100%, it's almost like the smallest things feel like the biggest things, meaning it could be the most basic task or errand or thing that I have to do, and when I'm not feeling good or I'm really, really tired, it just seems like it's the hardest thing in the world. And I don't know, I don't like being down. I don't like not having my normal energy. So that's really, really tough for me. So that is clearly the low point of the week. I will share the high point here in a minute.
Still can't believe you love me. Can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your...
So, when I think about my high week, every week when I do this, I kind of reflect on what's the high, what's the low, and sometimes it's hard because I don't want to complain about something that could be maybe a low for me, but a high for someone else. Again, I never want to seem ungrateful or whiny at all. But I would say that the high point to my week this week is that I'm just grateful that I have a partner in life who can pick up the slack when I'm not able to give 100%. And I think I've seen this somewhere before that said, like, a good marriage is not always 50-50. There's going to be some times where I pull 70% or 80% because of whatever reason, and then there's times where he does the same. And I know it may sound cheesy, but when I have these times where I just barely have enough energy to get the bare minimum done, he's there to pick up the slack or remember, oh, we got to pack this lunch because Avery has a field trip, or we have to sign this paperwork. I'm just grateful because I know there's a lot of single moms out there, and I just give you guys so many props, honestly. If you're doing it alone, or if you have a partner who can't help for whatever reason, maybe because of work or travel or military, I see you and I respect you so much, because I'm just, like I said, I just reflect on how grateful I am to have a partner who can kind of pick up the slack when I can't give my best. And I guess that's my high point, because like right now I just feel in like such like I'm not in a low point, but I'm just feeling so blah and sick, and I'm just grateful that I don't have so much on my shoulders when I'm having those low times, if that makes sense, because I can kind of push it off on him and he takes it on like a champ. So grateful for that great partnership, I guess. That just, it's like the positive, I guess, in a really tough week. it's one of those situations you're like, it could totally be worse. Like, you feel like, oh, this is such a bad week, but then you're like, it could totally be worse. If I was doing this on my own, it would be so much worse. So it's that it could always be worse type of mentality.
There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break in. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Okay, so I'm just about finished for the day. Avery's home, girls are up, need to get our evening routine started, but it's May, which means I have to switch out this calendar. If you guys are wondering, this was made with a Cricut machine. I don't have a link for you because it was made special, but I will have one. Find them on Etsy, so I'll have a couple linked in the description from Etsy. You can also find some like more generic ones. It doesn't have your name or you don't get to customize it from like Target and Amazon. I'll try to find some of those as well and have those linked, but love this calendar. So crazy to me because I was actually just looking at this calendar and I was like, it doesn't look too bad. And Mike goes, we have something like on every single day. And our April was crazy busy, and I think that was mainly because of the girls' birthday parties, and we had a couple of like extra stuff on the weekends in addition to like our normal schedule. I'm like, it actually doesn't look too bad. But what I think what really stands out is that our last day of school is the 25th of May. So we only have a few more weeks of school, and then things get to slow down a little bit, which will be nice. We get a little break. Can't believe it. Can't believe May is here and it's sleeting out. It's okay. It'll get warmer soon. But anyways, we are ready for the summer. Let's see. Stay tuned. I have a new kitchen table and chairs coming in. I want to refresh and kind of decorate our patio. I want to get some wreaths for the front door. So a lot of good summer content coming your way here on Jamie's Journey. Thank you guys so much for being here and just sticking around to the end. Thank you guys so much for just making time for me, and I just hope that you guys, and I just hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm very, very grateful for this community and for you. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Oh, and actually, when you're seeing this on the 2nd, right? So I'm gonna have Mom Life Clean with me up on Thursday, and I'm gonna be decorating. So finally the house is coming together, so I'll be decorating in the kitchen. I got some new throw pillows, and then here in a couple of weeks my kitchen table and chairs will be in. So don't miss that, because I think you might be kind of surprised. I've already kind of seen some of the stuff. I think you guys might be kind of surprised. It looks really, really good. So stay tuned for that this Thursday. Clean and decorate with me. I'll see you then. Bye.